Greetings, my League of Legends compatriots. This is Blockheart here to tell you about the newest champion in the league, Vi, or as I still like to call her, V. So far, I've had a pretty good time with her. She is an interesting champion, and I like everything she does, really. She's a tanky fighter. She has good initiation, decent burst, and then also a pretty good incentive just to stay in fights. And so I like that. I like champions where the longer you stay in a fight, the more effective they become. Jax is one of my personal favorites for that particular reason. So this is the first time I have played her versus people. I don't know exactly what I'm doing at this point, but yeah, it seemed reasonable. I decided sustain was the way to go, so I've got potions and a bead. So you can see she's just got boots and pots, so she's going to be able to out-mobility me a bit. But yeah, other than that, our team's pretty basic. We got Rengar prowling around, my friend Baron Daredevil as a collie. And bottom, we've got Tarek and Ashe, stun and slow. So, let's see what happens. Not quite remembering, but I think top is basically punching. Nothing but punching. We communicate through the language of punching. And, yeah, no one's really making any kind of fancy attempts to try the other team's red or blues, so it all goes back to nothing. Now, as you can see, her attack animation is nice and weighty. Like, it is a little bit unresponsive, but I feel that it fits her aesthetics very well. They did a very good job of making her feel like she has gigantic robot arms. So, yeah, right now I'm just trying to line up punches to go through people and trying to avoid her. You can see her shield, when it pops up, will absorb about one attack or one ability from another person. So actually, like, she's pretty good at trading. As you can see, I'm being a little spurious with my mana, however, and I'm going to run out of it pretty quickly here. Which makes me sad, because you can really, like, if you want, you can spam her abilities pretty quickly. Their cooldown isn't that inhibitive. I was hoping that would kill those minions. So I'm going to try to get in some last hits here. But, yeah, I like her abilities. Her laning doesn't seem incredibly strong. I haven't really seen her jungled yet, so unsure about that. And you can see we trade off. I ended up on the worst for that part, but I've got a lot of potions, so it's okay. Katarina, being the harassment machine she is, throwing around knives and pushing the lane. V's coming down. I think I notified my team. Oh, and bottom they got Tarek, but one shot would take him out, and another one would take out Teemo, but minions... Oh, that was close. That was really close. Vi is just waiting to jump over this wall, maybe? Unsure. Rengar's right there. I guess she's just prowling. This seems like it's going to give me quite a level edge as I'm just staying in lane. Oh, there she is. And she is just going to eat up tower shots. Doesn't seem like that was a great idea. Now, if I was better at this game, I would make sure to use this advantage to muscle her out of lane, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. Teemo, the ungodly terror that he is probably going to do terrible things as he out... Oh, no, they might catch him. No, here comes Yorick. Okay. Yeah, but he's level 4. They're level 2 and level 2, and that's not a good thing. Rengar came in for a gank. Doesn't look like they accomplished too much. Cat and Akali are around the same health. Both are using potions. Looking at back top, if you want, you can push really fast as Vi, actually. And I like that. You can dash through a wave and then punch back into it and kill most of the minions once you have your abilities up. At this point, I'm hoping the tower is going to take all of these minions, but she shows up just in the nick of time. I'm 2 levels higher at this point, though, which is good for me, honestly. As I said, like, I don't know anything about Vi, so I'm just glad she gave me the time to do this. I think I'm going to go back, restock my bottle, buy some things. And yeah, another weird thing, I have Blitzcrank in the jungle, which I didn't know was a thing, but apparently it's a thing. Because he did it. I'm not going to say he did great doing it, but I didn't see him, you know, just dying in the middle of the jungle often. Alright, back to the hot Vi on Vi action. As you can see, nothing really happened there. We both used our shields, we both punched each other, and the damage was basically just negligible. Yeah, so I'm basically trying to find when she's going to come in and jump on her. I also don't see Blitzcrank, and I wish I did. And it looks like she's going to push up. I'd like to say that I'm trying to bait out a grab, but I don't even know he's there. So, yeah, she's just pushing, and Blitzcrank is going to come in, and thankfully, he waited a long time. He probably just should have rocket grabbed me there from the first time. They probably could have just killed me. Yeah, I haven't really gotten a gank yet. Then again, I guess you can't really consider that a gank for her either. I guess you could, but it'd be nice to have someone just to come up and pressure, even if you just laid on, you know, 200-300 damage. That would give me the advantage I need to just stand in front of her. So, Rengar may be coming up. Oh, bottom, they got again. So that's not good. So, yeah, they pinged, they must have saw him. He's just going to go back. And it continues. Oh man, if only that would have happened a little bit sooner. You could have just jumped on her. I'm still a level up, still doing okay. I've got full mana also. And yeah, bot was got by those besought by the bottom tower, by their almighty power. I'm gonna stop now. Okay, so here I go. I'm charging after her. I don't know if I can really fight her, but I'm gonna try. I'm higher level than her, so it seems like I have the advantage. Bottom, not having the greatest time. Rengar really wants that Teemo. He probably wishes he was level 6, my god. Oh, it's a good thing he wasn't blinded for that. Okay. Akali's got Cat down, Blitz is still in this jungle, and Yorick is desperately going to try to catch up to this Ashe. Not going to make it. So yeah, she's taking damage from minions. I seem to be coming out pretty well on this, actually. Our farm's about equal. None of us have any kills or assists or anything like that. She actually has more attack and health than me. She got a Doran's Blade. I have more sustain than her, but in a straight-out fight, she's probably a little better off, item-wise. Yeah, and what I should be doing, and I played her once after this game, too, but if you double up E whenever you have a chance, you can get out 2 of those explosions pretty fast. As long as you've got the mana to do it, it makes pretty good harass. And, yeah, you want to get off that armor breaker thing. She had to flash back. Everything is honky-dory. Katarina pushed all the way up. Okay, Blitzcrank is coming in again. Looks like he's just going to come in and hold the turret. Which, yeah, someone's got to get the experience. So, Katarina's coming up. I don't like that. I don't see it, though. And, oh dear. Yeah, this might not be good. This might be the end of Old Glen. No, I'm pretty far away. Let me see. Oh, nope. I just had to pop the flash. Okay. That wasn't so bad at all. Oh, Kali looks like she's going to come up. Oh, bottom. Let's rewind and get some look at that footage. So, Teemo's coming in here. Yorick yanked over. Yeah, they really just Rengar soaked up all the damage. Everything there was good. So Akali is indeed going after Katarina. That's good. Blitz is too. I could follow. I'm a little bit behind at this point, so I don't think I'd be that useful. Good job on that. And yeah, Vi is there. Oh dear Jesus. You should probably go back and run the other way. I'm coming towards him. I've got all my cooldowns. Okay. Looks like we decide just to go back. And everything was okay. Yeah, still top lane. Not much difference. I've got a couple more minion kills now, but again, she has attack damage. I haven't been back to shop. Looks like we're going for Dragon, which is good. And Blitz is coming up. We're going to Red. Hard to say. Yeah, that didn't even burst through the shield. So we've traded off. I've got the mana regen on her, so I want to be using my abilities more often. So I use Vault Breaker to get in, using the Punchin. Seems like I'm in front of her, so... yeah, I'm thinking like maybe I should just go in. I'm definitely higher level than her at this point. And I'm using my potions, getting my stuff back. Mid gigantic fight is brewing. Oh dear, that was a pull on Tarek. And they just pick up the kill. She turns around to fight me, and it's... oh, she uses her ult first, I use mine second, but it's not going to be good enough. So, yeah. I probably should have just gone back and bought. However, I did not. Oh god. That's not good. Oh, look at that tricky skills. Oh, are they going to get Rengar? Yeah, last Ignite picks it off. Okay, they get a Kali, but... oh, if Ashe had... I guess she ran out of mana. Too bad. So, Vi is dinking around up here. She's got farmed up. She's on my level now, and she's probably got more money than me, which is a travesty. I thought I was keeping her back, but now not so much. I decided to go for armor boots and a phage, get some health. And yeah, I'm trying to play her kind of as a brawler character at this point, not so much as an assassin. But you can see, like, if she gets enough attack and cooldown reduction, she can really do pretty well as someone just trying to eliminate one character. Now, at this point, also, I don't know exactly where she's best suited. Black Cleaver, in my opinion, works pretty well on her. I get that. In the 2 or 3 games I've played at her, that seems to be a good choice. Other than that, I don't know. Alright, so I'm coming in. Top is chewing away at our minions. And they see me. There's a ward right there. So Teemo's going to go top, soak up some of those beautiful, beautiful minions. And Blitzcrank decides to attack our team by himself. Will they get him? Yes. Yes, they will. York gets out of there. And Cat and Teemo looking around. And it's Vi on Vi again up here. And I want these minions to attack her. I'm okay with this. Oh, and I get the armor breaker. That was, felt pretty good. Actually, the armor breaker thing feels good when it happens. Often you don't get to attack someone that many times in a row, but especially with the extra you get from Vault Breaker, it's pretty good. So I used Vault Breaker there, or her ultimate, Assault and Battery. Worked. Oh my god, I hope you live. Oh lord. Let's get out of there. I think that's a good idea to not be in... oh god, Rengar. What are you? Oh lord. Running away. Rengar is doing the jumpy flippy thing. Very good job of it. I'm trying to get to Cat. I'm not the fastest person at this point. We pick her up. Going after Yorick. We pick him up too. Teemo's there. And Yorick Ghost. Don't want him to take out anyone, so doesn't look like he's going to be able to. I punch him, even though he's going to die anyway. Teemo is fighting Ashe, but oh, slow. Yep, slow. Oh, if she had her fan up. Oh, Tarek tried to flash to get in there. It didn't quite work out. Okay, so here comes enemy Vi. Ooh, sneaky. I thought she was going to use that to go in for Ashe, but actually, if we didn't have vision on her, that was actually kind of a good move. Teemo's going there to help. I'm just punching down top turret. Blitz is bottom. So it seems like a pretty good time for our team to push mid, especially considering Teemo's very low. And yeah. Nah, okay. Yeah, Akali's got to kind of go balls deep if she's going to go at all, and so jumping under a tower is not something she feels particularly safe doing. Oh, Rengar's waiting here. He could jump over that thing. He's using his ult so he can see him. He's going to go for it. Jumps onto Blitzcrank, but again, they are under their turret. Akali's going to try to get out of there after assassinating Teemo. They have exhausted Blitz, but I don't think they're going to be able to make it. Tarek's life falls. Top, still two pretty high health Vs fighting each other. Oh, Yorick, I don't know if you want to do that. Nope, I would say that was a no idea, maybe not a good idea. When there are fed assassins wandering around, you probably want to use the buddy system, and always have a buddy. So their Vi is doing pretty good as like fighting the golems, actually. If you get a chance to do that, it's a pretty good source of extra income, and it doesn't seem to be hurting her too much with her blast shield, so good idea. Enemy Vi, evil Vi, Vi twin. I still got levels up on her, so she's using that. I'm going to try to get in on her. It works out. I get the armor breaker thing. My attack speed's up. I assault and battery her, but yeah. She's not got enough for me to go under her tower and fight her, especially considering I think she still has hers. So I just want to deny her stuff. So I want to tank the tower while Rengar just does the damage here, which is good. So I'm going to get out while he just kills her. And yep, a good deed was done that day. Yeah, you can see it. It took quite a bit of both of us doing that. It wasn't an easy thing. There's probably a better way to do it. If I still had my ult, we would have been able to do it easier. But ended up working out in the end. Oh dear. Okay, so they've sent the hounds on us. Thankfully, I think neither of us will be there by the time they show up. Yeah. Okay. So, they're going top except for Cat, who is going to try to get away from us. But, yeah, I'd say, like, Vi, she feels good. She has a really good character feel. Her characterization is good. When you select her, she says, punch first and ask questions while punching. And it's kind of it. She reminds me of like Draven in a way. She's got that overblown personality. It really just seems to fit. And I like it. A lot of the characters just feel like, oh, well, they're vaguely talking about some kind of very powerful thing and doing bad things to you. Like Syndra, like, I don't know. Whoever did her voice work is okay, but it's just, you know, oh, untapped power. Oh, such power. Oh, the power at my fingertips. Everything is so power. Oh, I'm tired, Syndra. Stop this. Stop this nonsense. Okay, Teemo's mushrooming everything. They are jumping onto Rengar, who has disappeared. They don't exactly want to engage. I'm coming in there, I'm charging up Power Fists. Looks like Vi is going to try to charge hers and get away, but she gets taken down first. I want to get in there. I probably should have just gone the other way, but I do chase Teemo off. That's a good idea. He's coming from the back. If I had Vault Breaker, I'd try to do it through the wall, but I think it's on cooldown. Also, I'm tanking the turret still. And that ended up working out pretty good. Live, kitty! Oh. So, Teemo did pick it up with dots. So now it's Katarina versus the world. If she wants this tower, she's going to have to really, really try. But as you can see, like, if you get defensive items on Vi, she becomes a pretty good bruiser. Like, her damage, admittedly, like, it can really benefit from getting attack damage items. In particular, like, my favorite currently, Black Cleaver, really helps out. We were trying to avoid mushrooms and sneak in a dragon. I don't think they're going to be able to contest it otherwise, but, like, there's just mushrooms everywhere. This Teemo's doing a good job. A lot of Teemos I see, they'll, you know, they'll mushroom around certain spots, but they won't put them everywhere. And, honestly, having them everywhere is such a useful thing. You just might catch that, you know, one person out of place, they'll run into one and your whole team will be aware of it. And so it's a really good idea to do this. And you can see our whole team has run in between these two. They're like the goalposts of this game. So I'm hunting around for I don't know. Oh, there goes one. I just ran into a goalpost. So I'm going to help defend mid. And by help, I mean, I guess, do it by myself. So I hope Blitzcrank doesn't get handsy. Oh, it looks like he's going to get Rengar. Oh, double dash. It's like a Mario Kart video game. Good. Yeah, and that ultimate, like, oh, it feels so good. Can't even begin to describe. It's just a nice, good feeling. You get that warm, toasty holiday feeling when Vi smashes your face in. I like it. Is she? Okay. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe she was trying to bait us out. Looks like she DC'd, and so that was dishonorable on my part. I repent, and you know, probably not a good thing to do in a friendly game between people. This Teemo is a tricky little man. Just got away from our entire team. I think they still think he's there. Yeah, I think they think Teemo is in that bush. And, nope, yeah, I don't know. With Teemo, there could be Teemos in every bush, along with 6 Garens. 6 Garens and 1 Teemo in every single bush in this game. As Blitzcrank comes, tries to bother Rengar. He's pretty tanky, but his damage is not, let us say, good. He is maybe bit off more than he can chew. Mana Berry would probably save his life. Yep. Vi's going to come in and pick up Rengar. It's now Akali versus her. Akali seems to be significantly more fed. She's going to hide out under her turret, and Akali's just going to disengage, probably wisely. Oh, there's a Yorick there. Oh, crafty. If Vi doesn't have her ultimate, oh, good play. And he manages to make it out alive. And mushrooms, oh god. Slow ghosts. And Tarek's going to run right in. No! Avoided last second. And non-squitter. Nothing's going to happen there. Okay. Teemo, mid, shooting our dudes. Vi is having a teleport party with Baron. Oh, that was close. And it looks like we are going to pick up Teemo. With Ashe there, that's a pretty useful thing. Let me see. How exactly did we manage that? Because it seems like we could just run away. Okay. Vault Breaker into her ultimate, into Ashe slow. Yeah, actually Vi is very good at stacking stuns with people. So if you have someone with a targeted stun on your team and they can hit someone, she can double up on that, or vice versa. If she goes in with her ultimate, someone else can land a targeted stun, a skill shot one, while they're disabled. So it's very good to run a CC team with Vi. Particularly, like, Nautilus seems like endless hours of fun if you put her with him. Both of their ultimates have the same properties. They knock up everyone while going towards the target. And so if you have an enemy team bunched up, you can all basically dash for the back, knock up their entire team, you know, once or twice at least. And generally just sow chaos, which is kind of her point. If you can't outright assassinate someone, you just want to get in there and have them be wasting their attacks on you instead of someone more important. You could also generate quite a bit of threat as her if you build more attack damage. So, could work either way. Rengar dodges the hook there. Scoops Häagen-Dazs. Tarek's going to come chill out with them. There's only 2 of them though, so probably better idea to be safe. Yep, okay, walking up mid here with my robot arms. And there Vi wants to fight us. I would love to be there. Yep. Use my ultimate to hook onto her, and she's not going to be able to go anywhere. Oh dear. Weird camera. Yeah, dashing in. Looks like we're going to go for Blitzcrank, but he flashes out. Oh. Kind of want him to grab Tarek or someone who could stun him. Oh, of course. Right under the mushroom. So Blitz is waiting for a hook. He's got that hook look. He's got that glimmer in his robot eyes. But yeah, I don't think we're going to stand around for that. We are going to go for their 2 rats, I believe. If we can get Ash and Tarek in on the picture. Because we would love for them to come in here and try to stop us through the jungle. Ball is trying to leave the dog alive. Okay, they're going in. Obviously, we had kind of a team lack of communication there. Oh, all of the stealth. Jumping in, doing good. We're on York's Ghost. Now we're on Vi, who's going after Rengar, and they get the Ignite off, which kills him. But no one else on our team has really taken very much damage at all. Alright, so Tarek's trying to get grabbed, I believe, and that's the ultimate, and the stun, and the slow. Yeah, like, it's just having all of that on your team can really single one person out. Against a team where everyone's kind of equally threatful, it's maybe not as good, but when you have to single out, like, 80 carries usually, you know, do the most damage and are the easiest to kill, Vi is definitely not someone you want jumping in on your AD carry. So Teemo is top, and I see this a lot recently, like, well, they're destroying our base, at least I can get some minions. Like, well, you realize if they destroy your base, you can't get minions anymore, because the game's over. So you might want to, at some point, because like, it's not even backdooring at this point, it's just, oh, is Rengar going to be able to... Nope. Nope. Teemo's going to move fast. Okay. Notice he is not teleporting back, though. Is Vi going to go for Ash? Got Dragon. That's good. It's a good one. And you can see at this point, yeah, we're pretty far ahead. I'm not saying this is a particularly interesting strategic game. This is just a game in which people with robot hands get to punch each other. And I completely missed that one. Okay, I do use my ultimate there to jump onto her. Yorick is going to fight Blue. He could use his ghost on her. Let her live. No. Yorick really wants that Blue. Okay. That was a pretty good trap, actually. They seem to be picking up Rengar all the time. So we have him kind of cornered. Punch Blitzcrank. Going to keep punching Blitzcrank. Teemo is hiding, but you know what? He's not helping his team when he's doing that. Like, he may live, but it's still like a loss for their side. And that's kind of the scary thing about it. I get in there, manage to get off a punch, which gets the slow. And yeah, Teemo isn't recalling. He is waiting for someone to walk into those mushrooms so that he might get one kill. He could have spent that time, you know, going back to base, backdooring, as we discussed before, or any other number of things, but he's still locked in the mindset of, I guess, improving his character. There's at some point in the game that you actually just have to start trying to win, I mean, it'd be nice. Well, actually, no, it'd be terrible if the game just went on forever and you just got stronger and stronger. You'd be playing, you know, World of Warcraft or something, and it's not really, you know, the point of this game is to destroy their base. It makes it a whole lot easier if you, you know, if you are stronger before that happens, but there's a certain point where you just have to grit your teeth and play. And I feel like that Teemo is not doing that. You know, even if he just skirts around the edge of team fights, laying mushrooms and blinding people, like, that will help out their team a lot. Like, as it stands currently, he's barely doing anything. And I don't mean to harsh on his groove, but you want to help out your team. You don't want to go 1v5 as many times as possible, or 4v5 and then just have one guy alive. So the towers are shooting us. Oh, Ash, that was close. It's Teemo. You see, once he gets in there, pretty scary guy. We back off for now. We don't want to double turret dive anymore. Probably a good idea. We're just going to go for Baron, it looks like, as I believe we could all use the buff. So we got wards over there, and yeah, you can see her shield is actually enough to keep her pretty savvy. I don't know if jungling it would be that handy since you're taking damage so often, but you know, it's useful. I definitely, as a passive, it's not one that you're just like, oh, you know, it's kind of like, no, it comes and you're like, oh god, like, that's beautiful. So, notice the mushroom. Teemo's like, oh, Akali must be the only person here. I don't know why he thought that. He's setting up these courses, you know, like, oh, someone's going to hit my mushroom and then I can kill them. He must have thought that Akali soloed Baron? I'm unsure, but once again, Commando Teemo should really stick with his team, because that's the only way that they would win this one. So, build-wise, I'm getting Black Cleaver, I mentioned that, Frozen Mallet, good idea, and Crystalline Flask, I've already gotten just as my sustain item. I kind of think Crystalline Flask is like getting, what do you call it? The capacitor, the thing that builds into the Rod of Ages, the catalyst. There we go. It's like the catalyst without any of the stats. It just heals you every once in a while with life and mana, which is really useful. So at this point, I think I'm just looking through the shop being like, what am I gonna... I sold my flask. Oh, I can remember. I bought a weird item. Since we were winning, I decided, why not? I'll try one of the strange recommendeds that doesn't seem very useful. So as you can see, I have a Sheen, and I think... What are you doing, Blockheart? You sad? Is that why you're on the fountain? Okay, now. So I'm changing it into the Frozen Fists, the Fists of Fury, and you know what? That item can be really fun. On who in particular, like, I don't know exactly like who it's meant for. However, if you get it on Ezreal, it is maybe the most annoying thing in the game. So, there, yeah, I turret dive. I'll admit it. It's the end of the game, and we're basically going to win. But, yeah, actually, something fun, if you guys ever have time for it. Play cooldown reduction Ezreal, in which max out your cooldown reduction, get that Iceborne Gauntlet thing. You can Q every 1.2 seconds, and it slows everyone around who you hit. And you could basically just do that for days. It's fun. Anyway, that's what I think of Vi. She's a fun, tanky DPS bruiser with assassin-like qualities. In a couple ways, a lot like Aurelia. Remember to please don't be like that Teemo. Help out your teams. You know, back people up. And you know what? I'll throw in one of those happy holidays too, because it's almost that time. Till then, Blockhart out. Goodbye.